On this video, after all you guys request, I'm going to be doing the style of TOJI. To prepare the hair to do this style, I'm going to be separating the interior part of it from the exterior part of it. This particular section is going to be great for any medium to long hairstyles. By checking on my storyboard, you can see that the bangs are kind of rounded on the front, but you can see that there are different lengths, it depends on the style. On this video, I'm going to cut both styles, the longer bangs and the shorter bangs. As you can see, I'm using my fingers to hold small sections and using my razor to cut the hair. This particular technique allows you to do a very unique and customized style. To cut the sides, I will start from the lower part of the ear and go in a diagonal forward, and then cut a little bit more round at the end. On the nape area, you can use the razor and do longer passes to determine the length that you want on the back and cut a straight line. Once you're done with the back area, you can connect the sides to the back by using this as a reference and cut from short to long, from the length here to the length on the perimeter. Have the razor slide from the top to the bottom. This particular style, when it's long, is not very tapered on the sides, it's more like short to long. At this point, you gotta make a decision on where you want this length to be. So you can pick that section, take it down, figure out where you want to do it, and then just use that as a guide to cut it. This particular guide is going to serve as a reference to go from here short to long or around the head. To cut the whole top area of this hairstyle, we're going to be using the condensed cutting technique with the twin combs. On the midsection of the head, I'm going to be using the razor and cut from short to long by slicing around. As you can see, I'm using my fingers from a position up, like in precision cutting, and I'm cutting with my razor behind the fingers. To cut the lower part of the layers, we're going to be using condensed cutting technique with the twin combs, and I'm going to cut it sliding down with the razor. When your combs are flat and perpendicular to the floor, you're going to be able to preserve a little more length on the perimeter. This is something I want to do on this style because I don't want it to see it super graduated on the longer version. When I do the shorter style, you'll be able to see me graduating this area. Comb the style on natural fall and the direction that you want, and use the texturizing shears with the wider teeth to design the style. You can see how I'm pointing to the direction I want to create. As you can see, I'm going on freeform style, going around the head on the direction I want to create the style. With this technique, you can go around the head on any direction, forward, up, under, up, whatever. This helps tremendously when you are trying to dry the hair at the end and it's going on the direction that you want it to go. So take your time to customize this style. To dry the hair, use the blow dry to push it on the direction that you want to do. If you want the bangs to go forward, go forward. If you want the hair to go back, go back. If you need to get the hair a little more smooth, use the round brush to give it a few passes. For this particular style, because I want the hair to be super straight and smooth and I want the hair to kick in some areas, I'm going to be using the fly iron and giving it some shape out. Here you can see the effect of the hair is coming out. To create a little bit of the flip on the front, I'm going to go with the fly iron and flip it out. As you can see on the mid area, I'm going vertical with the fly iron and giving a direction. Basically following the haircut to create the style. To add some texture and definition to the hairstyle and make it a little more pointy, I'm going to use some wax. At this point, if you feel like it's necessary, you can use a little bit of the razor to give a more detail on the ends and get that finished look. And here I'm trying to reproduce the style that you see on the picture. Now that you all see the longer version of this hairstyle, let me show you the short version. You can see on this particular picture of the storyboard that the bangs are shorter and the sides a little bit shorter and the nape is a little more tight. To do this particular haircut on dry, I'm going to start on the nape and you gotta make sure that your razor is super sharp. If not, you will be pulling the hair a lot and it's going to hurt your client. This is a 100% freeform cutting technique and I love cutting the hair like this. Just go around the whole perimeter, redesigning the shape. Shorter on the nape, shorter on the sideburns, and shorter on the bang. Keep checking the picture so you can see the design that you want to create. It's like drawing. Once in a while, continue to check one side to the other so you have good balance. The way you see me cutting hair on the back is taking care of the extra length and making it more tapered to the head. At this point, because before I was kicking the hair out, I'm going to actually have to go with the fly iron to go under because of the shape now is more round. Here you hear me stylizing the hair to make it look like the picture. And here you have the final result of the short style. The longer version of this style is going to look good on any face types. The shorter version of this style, I would not suggest it if your face is too wide. I hope you guys all love this video. If you have any other suggestions, let me know in the commentary.